Apparently the water hit the fucking thing. So, sorry about that. So I'll have to download this VOD and splice it now on whatever. You can smell the fish though. Definitely smell the fish. What's up, guys? Alright, so we should be able to cut through this way, and this should take us right to the campsite. I'm not really happy that Twitch doesn't stay open when you switch things around. Fish or wet dogs, yeah. But you know, I mean, when you smell that though, you know you're gonna catch some good stuff. That's for sure. That they're out and about. Yeah. So this right here takes us to this really beautiful area. I don't know how well protected it is from the water. Probably not too well. To this really cool spot right here, which is really awesome, right? Because then if you look right over here, and I stop, you can see we have this really beautiful area out here. And yes, you can kayak on here. This is the river that takes you to that little dam or whatever, which is pretty cool. Then you got that nice little like fire pit right here, which is cool. Heck yeah, Rosh. I accidentally, I guess, ended the first stream, not on purpose. I was getting back on the unicycle and the raindrop hit the phone screen and it made it like go up. So sorry about that. If for some reason the stream ends, I'll bring it right back because it's the rain hitting it. It's having a nice, beautiful little rainy rain thing out here, right? So whew. I got my earmuffs on. Obviously, one of the reasons I have this on right now is to keep my head dry, right? Got to keep my head dry in the rain because it is fucking pouring wet. Like, it is wet as shit out right now. I mean, look at the river. It's leave my wheel there. I'm not getting too far into this. It's way too muddy. I'll lose my grip on my wheel. But I wanted to come down just a second just to enjoy the river. Yeah, people can talk about Michigan all they want, but I live across the street from this, so. Yo, what's up, Jam? How you doing, my buddy? Hope you're doing absolutely bangerang. We're sitting here, just enjoying the view. We're in the state park right now. We just made it through one of our paths, and we just passed the dam and crossed the bridge. Now we are sitting here. I'm doing this real quick, and then we're going to make our way back towards the campsite. Because out there in the campsite, there's some bike paths, and they're really fun. So I don't have anything to strap like the phone to my body, but I need to get something to like strap it on to my chest, so that way when I flip it around, you guys can like, I can have both hands, which would be a really nice spot. Oh yeah, this is a very nice spot. I found this little hangout yesterday. I'm starting to really understand the state park. It's literally across the street from my house, and really good spots for my wheel. I mean, look, there's still parts on the chair that aren't even wet. Like this right here is bone dry. That ain't. But yeah, this is, come on. Kumbaya. That's exactly what I feel right here. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water and we can head back on the trails and head towards those bike paths, shall we? Brought a water bottle with me. Oh yeah, especially that it's daytime. Exactly. We'll be doing more uke streams too. you know, and we'll go and we'll do more exploring. Take a picture, it'll last longer. That's kind of a cool thing. That's a cool transition. Ready? Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. I really wish I had a joint with me. It's not the stupid fucking pen. But I think I got it wet. So it wouldn't light. It wouldn't light for me. All right, grab all this stuff off and let's head back on the trail. And this time, we are going to head to the bike paths. The bike paths are crazy because those are designed to go for, like, you know, crazy dirt BMX bikes or mountain biking or, you know, stuff like that. So, all right, so we're back on the road now. That just takes you to the parking. Like, I'll show you where that goes in a second. It takes you to the parking, so. All right, so now we're heading back on the road, and then we're gonna go and take the back trails again to get back to where we started from at the campgrounds. And then from there, we're gonna go to that bike path and start there, and then we'll see how much battery I have left. That's where we just were at the dam. That's where the dam is in the bridge. And what's really cool is that I can take my wheel from my house through the state park, like literally through the state park here in the forest, to the kayak launch where they rent them, let them lock my one wheel behind the counter, you know, let them lock that stuff, and then come back and allow them to, you know, I'll come back, they'll bring me back on the thing, and then take my wheel home. So I literally, you know, what do you call it? I literally can have the whole up north experience right across the street of my house, and I didn't even realize this until yesterday. I mean, I knew the park was here, and I went kayaking the other day, like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't realize it was like to this extent. So, do they have those raised bike paths that people zoom down? I'd be too scared. They have, so they have other, oh, those ones? No, I don't think they have those here at this park, but I know a spot that has some stuff like that that's actually I can get to from my house on the wheel. There's so many different parks. So I guess there's two different ways we can get back. We came this way. This is where we came from. And we can take this road down here and go that way. But we're gonna cut through because I like that little part. So we're gonna cut back this way and see if we can find our way back here. We can see our wheel trail, right? As long as we find our trail, that's our wheel trail. As long as we find where it goes, we should be good. And I think we came out here. Pretty damn sure this is where we came from, so. Oh, we are definitely having a zen moment right now, Rosh. The zeniest moments ever. It's the zeniest moments for you. Ow. The leaf, it got stuck on the phone. Uh-oh. I can't wait to hear this back, though, with how you guys hear it. Because if you guys are hearing it like I am, with the rain hitting all the leaves and stuff, my God. I think I did. As much as you know, there's little things that I would like to do, whatever. This is my favorite area. I've lived all over the United States, and I love mountains. I love Colorado. I love all that stuff. I love deserts of Arizona. I love the palm trees of Florida. But in the summertime, when the rain hits, I'm in my zen moment like this. I don't know. You know, I think it's just a hometown, you know, you like where you're from kind of thing. But I really do love this. And I love being across the street from this. My wife doesn't understand, and a lot of people don't understand. You know, a lot of people who are, you know, against rural living and suburban living, but I try to find a good mix of both. As much as I love the city, I'd much rather be able to have access to this across the street, you know what I mean, than to see some skyscrapers when I wake up. Is it like a VR experience? Until I do this. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna have to find like a cool setup for like these uke streams, because I think this right here should be a cool part, like a thing that we add to the stream or to the channel. right, doing uke streams like this, because I love this thing. I ride this thing all the time as much as I can. And this has a 60-mile charge, and I have whipped it over 40-something miles in one go. So we can add this as some random streams to the channel. But if that's the case, I'm gonna have to get something where I'm wearing a backpack, right? And maybe fucking spiderweb. Maybe the iPad is running it with some cameras or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Because I know that there's like wireless cameras you can get for the iPad or iOS for this app where you can like switch them or something. So it'll be really nice to have something like that set up so that way we can have more than one camera, right? We'll have a front camera, one on my face, and then maybe like one behind me, you know? We'll be all fucking cameraed up. Be kind of fun. And then we'll just take these to cool trails. This will be our version of IRL streams. Well, that's the cool thing, Rosh, you know? Like, if there's no rush hour to get downtown from my house, from all this, right? From all this beautifulness, is about 35 minutes, if that, right? Is about 35 minutes, if that. If we had the ability to, you know, what do you call it? If we had like better public transit, like some fucking trains, oh my gosh, it'd be so fucking awesome. The whole community would be absolutely awesome. Comrade Karen, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. I'm out here in the middle of the woods in the rain. It's raining. Got my wheel right here. Taking another. We're back where we started. From that one circle, we went to a dam, crossed a bridge, and then went back, stopped by the river. Now we're heading back to trail number 5 over here. Well, we're on trail 5 now. This is trail 5. We're going to head on to trail 6. And trail 6 takes us back to trail 7, which takes us back to the campsite. But back at the campsite is where these all these really cool biking paths are. So we're going to go find those. Karen, no bot, unfortunately. I was just saying like how, you know, if I want to do more uke streams like this, where I take you guys out and we go exploring, like it could be urban or, you know, stuff like this. I need to set it up so I don't have to hold my phone, right? So it's gonna have to be like some kind of like GoPro systems or something on my helmet or something where I can use both streams at the same time to stream to you guys, maybe like a backpack on. And then something on my chest for me to be able to read chat too. So maybe I'll still have my phone for chat, right? But we'll gotta figure something out for sure. I'm just trying to hit this for Comrade Karen now that they're here. This thing's so hard to hit. I think I need to charge it. It's got USB-C too. It's kind of cool. USB-C disposable. What? That's the future right there. Tell you what, it's the future. All right, so flipping this back around. I'm just gonna assume we have enough battery. It said I had like 80-something% when we left home, so we should be fine. All right, we're gonna be heading on trail 6 now. Heading back to that main horse path, which takes us to where we need to go. And then we'll be heading on those much smaller bike paths. So I probably won't be looking at the chat. I'll be holding my phone closer to my chest. And then we'll just be going a lot faster on those bike paths. But yeah, we're just enjoying this right here until we get to that area. Thought you were on a bike at first. Of course, you're too much of... Of course, comrade. Of course, comrade. You know me. Me on a bike? Nah. No, it's got to be one of those crazy things, right? Not bad, though, to be honest with you. These things are so much fun, I'm telling you. All right, we're back on the main trail. Hey, look, you see my line? That's my line. That's my trail. Look how fat that my tire is. That's a big tire, Mark. I'm just saying. That's a big tire that I have on this fucker. Look how big that. So we know exactly where we're coming from. This has an 18-inch wheel. The one that I'm looking at to upgrade to is 20 inches. It's the same. It's literally just the big brother of this one, the brand new version of this. But I think I'm going to wait just another year and whip this one a little bit more until I get a new one, right? Because I think it's almost time for that one to get a refresh at this point. Because from this one, this goes 30 miles an hour. This one goes 30 miles an hour. It has a 60-mile charge. The newer version of this one, the Kingsung S20, or 20S, whatever, can go like 60 miles an hour and go 120 miles on a charge. I don't care about going faster, right? 30 mile an hour on this thing with me now doesn't feel like shit anymore, right? But the battery life is where I'm at. Like, I'm like, you know, so I don't have to think about it. I just go out and fucking, you know, have fun. Ugh. Sand. Look at that sand. That's the kryptonite of this fucking thing, though, is sand. Okay? Just FYI. Kryptonite is sand. Foreshadowing. Well, you know, when in Rome. But, yeah, this thing's a lot of fun. It's kind of cool seeing our trail up here. But it's raining. And, you know, so we're just still kicking ass. So there should be a nice trail ahead. Yeah, anyone in the chat who's with me right now on this beautiful ride as we're floating, as I'm fucking floating like I'm what's her name, Rose from Titanic. Oh, Jack, hold me. Anyone want to take a guess at how heavy this wheel actually is? Your kryptonite is the sun. Then today's perfect for you, Comrade Karen. Today is perfect for you because it's fucking overcast and it's like 60 something and rain. You are pretty much spot on, comrade. I believe it's like between 65 and 75 pounds, this wheel is. So not only is it fucking needing to balance itself with that, then you add my fucking fat ass on top of this, right? This thing's fucking kicking ass. You know what I mean? I see these things being like the future of like transport for even going around like cities and stuff, to be honest with you. Hey, brother.
Hello.
See, lots of people love biking in the rain. It's such a beautiful thing. Beautiful activity. Beautiful activity. And of course, right where he passes, there was some sand. Of course, right where he passes, there was some sand I had to dance through. That's okay. We made it. That's okay. We made it through. You know, you are not his brother. That man was exercising. I tell everyone, brother, Comrade Karen, isn't comrade just brother and sister just condensed? Aha! Aha, comrade, caught you. Gotcha. Gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, comrade just means brother and sister. Right? Isn't literally that's what that means? You're my comrade, you're my brother. You're my comrade, you're my sister. Isn't that what that means? I've always had it. My dad used to do that. Right? That's where I learned it from. What's up, brother? I feel like it's the most what do you call it? Aggressive way to say hello. You know? It's the gender neutral version. Yeah, dude. I always say dude, too. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey, and you can take that to the bank. You can take that to the bank. 100%. But I've always just... It should come back. Should come back. It's weird that it's dying. We didn't hit a dead spot on the way here. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. It should be back now. We hit a dead spot for some reason, which is weird because we didn't hit a dead spot on the way there. So, but it should be back now. Strange. We'll just have to take everything that we did and splice the VODs together for YouTube. Should be very easy to do. All right, so we're back at the campground. We finally made our way back at the campground, right? So, like I said, instead of going through the campground again, we're gonna go through the bike path this way, which looks like it was a good idea for going the other way. Hello, sir. And it's a you gotta look right here. It says you can go both ways, so you gotta keep your eyes open through this spot because obviously you can go both ways. So I'm gonna hold my phone a little bit closer to my chest, not really look at chat right now, and we're gonna just enjoy this. Hopefully my feet don't slip because, well, they are a little muddy. So let's go. On the road again, sipping whiskey down the highway. I do it my way. On the road again. Can't wait to get on that rail again. We gotta change the song up, right? On the trail again. Can't wait to whip it on that trail again. I got my uke, I'm alone, got no friends. One day I'll have a few who can uke with me again. See, this is awesome. This is fun. Like, I really, like, the way to explain it is, like, I almost feel like I'm skiing, right? I guess that's the best way to, and I'm not going as fast as I can. One, because my shoes are slippy a little bit from the rain and the mud on the bottom of them. And then two, so I just really don't want to hit somebody else. I figured that, you know, the trail would be a little bit more dead today, but apparently it is jam-packed. About this trail, this is the trail I want to get really good at, so I can just whip through this at 30 miles an hour and call it a day. And I haven't gone through the trail this opposite way. I've only gone this way, so I haven't done reverse yet. But I would love to even like get a permit from the state and do a uke tournament through here, right? Like rally car, but for ukes. I've always wanted to be a rally car racer, and this is kind of what it reminds me of. Like, literally. But, like, you're not in a car, you know what I mean? Which is inherently safer and more dangerous at the same time. So, up, medium left, medium left, bump, hard left. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't make this a one-way either, Yoon, to be honest with you. I'm really surprised they didn't make this a one-way. Because some of these turns are very tight. Right? Like right here. If someone was whipping so hard to this, you would not be able to see them. You know what I mean? At all. Not be able to see them at all. Dangerous as shit. Yeah, I'm really surprised they made this a dual path. Woo, look at that big bump. And down. And up the big hill. Woo. All right, look at that. Woo! Woo! Beautiful. This is a pretty clean turn through here. There are a couple little rocks and stumps in the pathway. I see at the last minute that I have to correct for. But the best part I can say about riding one of these is never look at the fucking ground by your feet. Always look forward at the ground, probably about 15 feet in front of you, 20 feet. As long as you're maintaining that kind of distance, you're good. This is a big jump. Woo. See, now that right there could be a fucking fun jump right there. All right, so we're whipping it pretty damn fast through here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to stretch my knees after this. I am gonna have to get like some knee braces, I feel, though. Because I am definitely feeling, after some long rides, my knees feeling a little. And trying to ride one of these wheels without suspension through this, fucking no thank you. That's why when I got this wheel, like the one thing I wanted to make sure it had was suspension, because I like off-roading, and this was the whole point. Like riding through the whole fucking spot like this, and here we are. Look at that. Boom. Made it right here to the road crossing. This is where we officially started. Officially. Ow. I'm gonna stretch my legs real quick. Ugh. That was fucking cool. And then that's how I get back to where I need to go. But I haven't been this way. You can see it's dual again. But I think this way leads you to an actual factual walking path to like cross over. But we're gonna cross over here. My knees are hurting a little bit and I want to get out of the rain now. Plus we just did like a nice what do you call it, like 40 something minutes of everything too, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, that's that trail. We'll have to come through it the other way, right? So I'm gonna keep the camera on for the second while we cross the road, so that way, you know, we're making sure we're doing it safe. And we'll whip it back into this little spot. What's up, Space Clown? I'm at a state park here in Michigan. Was going through the what do you call it? The state park trails, which are really, really fun. All right, make sure there's no cars coming. Okay, we're good to cross. They need to finish this fucking sidewalk. There we go. Because the sidewalk literally ends right fucking here. See? Now we're back on the sidewalk. And there's the state park on the other side. There's that, we're just in that whole thick of it. Right, how cool is that? They can't destroy it. It's a state park. So I can get directly from everything from my house, just crossing the street. Now, is it safe to cross the street? I mean, as long as you ain't being stupid, you know. As long as you ain't being stupid. But Clown, since you're here, I do have a little bit of battery left. We'll whip one more little part. So what we just did was the state park side of things. We'll whip around here in this neighborhood real quick. So hold on, I'm putting it down. This isn't my neighborhood. It's close to mine, but I don't want to show off the name, just, you know, for privacy reasons. Okay, we're good. Yo, Space Clown, I'm in Commerce. We're in Commerce, buddy. So this isn't my neighborhood, but this is what the trees will look like, the ones that were planted eventually. We'll go and do one more round, and then my pants are getting really soaked, so I'm gonna go home and take them off. Good to see you, Space Clown. I forgot that you're in Michigan. I totally forgot about that. That's cool. Yeah, the state park is a really cool asset to have. They just need to make it more accessible for everybody here. Right? Like, they actually need to have a crossing. They have kind of a crossing. I'll show that off here in a second, what it looks like. Oh yeah, definitely more wind out here for sure. We're gonna go away in a second. So remember how we came through where that crossing was? Where I crossed out of the state park? And there's no like actual crossing, and the what do you call it? The sidewalk ends. Well, this is where it reconnects. So you see this sidewalk right here. I found all of this by riding on my wheel. I literally can get to anywhere I need to on my wheel. It's so cool. I can even get on the airline trail. We'll have to do that. That right there was a really fun one. So we'll come through here into these woods. Ow, it hit my eye, I can't see. Ow. And if I come this way, now this is where I was last night. This is the daytime version of it. Santa Cruz Tallboy, hell yeah. That'd be good for whipping it on the airline trail. Maybe not back here, I don't think, if I'm thinking of what I'm thinking of in my head properly. But on those nice cement paths, fuck yeah, like on against the lakes and waters and stuff. Ooh, that just sounds so cool. But yeah, I love having my wheel out here more than having it over on the east side of Metro Detroit. There's just way more fun. Minxie Rose, I was watching the Xbox stream when it came out. I watched that trailer the moment that it was streamed. If there's another announcement besides the release date, which is October 24th, then I don't. Is there anything else I'm missing? Because I saw the trailer, I posted it as soon as it was released on Xbox, and then we have a release date October 24th, and I'm gathering my thoughts about the trailer itself, but I mean, first impressions are me, all capitals in the Discord. It looks so good. Oh my god. I am so fucking excited. So excited. So excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, it looks so... Starfield actually does look really good, Space Clown. I was dogging on it for a while just because I'm like, oh yeah, Star Citizen fanatic, but I will say it does look pretty good. From what I saw, I have to sit down and actually watch the full stream. Again, I was at a graduation party, but Starfield does look good. The City Skylines 2 looks so fucking good. Here's that crossing. So that other bike path that we could have went down, apparently that's where it comes out of. So we'll have to try that again soon. That does have an actual crossing for the street. Poor Jedi there was on the brink of tears. I mean, I was on the brink of tears seeing this at a graduation. Everyone's like, what the fuck's wrong with Rufio over here? Oh, he's just, video games. It just looks so good. Like, everything about it looks so fucking good. Like, I'm so excited. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm so used to playing without procedural objects that I feel like I'm going to be, like, shining on this shit. So, God, it looked really, really good. Just, like, the aesthetics of the game looks absolutely amazing. Just how everything's implemented, the crossings, the bridges. I mean, oh my god. That shit was like, whew. Yes, and you can pre-order. So I'm trying to determine, because there's two different ways you can pre-order, right? There's the Super Deluxe-ish, right? And then there's the regular. So what's the difference? I like the price on it, $49. Not bad for a standard edition for a game like that. I can get behind that. But I want to know, like, what is in the bigger edition. Obviously, I'm going to pre-order the biggest edition that's available. But, I'm just curious. I am very curious. So, but I am very, very, very excited. And if there is a public beta or a private beta that people can stream, I really hope they reach out to a good part of the community. Because if I don't get to do a public streaming of a beta, I'm gonna cry. Because I am so antsy to play that right now. And October's like literally like the perfect time. It's after my anniversary, so like totally good. Totally good. I have like all of the time in the world to play it. I'm fucking taking time off work. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, you guys know that when City Skylines comes out, we're taking time off work. We're gonna do like a 12-hour stream. Oh, it's gonna be insane. I know no one's allowed to stream it yet, but like eventually there might be some people that are allowed to stream the beta version of it. If it becomes like, like closer to the launch time or whatever. I know, I'm just getting antsy, to be honest with you. So City Skylines there is a multiplayer mod out for it, and it does work really well, to be honest with you. It is actually a very well done mod, believe it or not. It's very well done. It is very well done. But yeah, that trailer, blew me away. The fucking first thing they say, in-game content. It's all in-game. Not in-game engine, no. It's all fucking in-game content. That right there was the best little asterisk that I fucking ever saw. And then what they started showing me, I'm like, this literally looks like City Skylines redefined, right? It looks and reminds me of home, right? But that home is brand new. I don't really know how else to say it right. It feels familiar looking at it, right? But then it's just so fucking refined and good to look at. Oh my God, those intersections. And we saw like those nice little crosswalks, like from going on the highway, like everything. Oh. Maddie had to play for the video. Oh no. So fucking awesome. Yeah, I was sitting there at the graduation. Yeah, it's time to head back. My pants are so wet that it's starting to rub on my leg a little bit. Yeah, well, I wasn't even expecting that trailer for the Xbox thing, right? Like Game Conference, right? That makes sense. But for Xbox, that's really dropped it. I mean, it's cool. It'll be on Game Pass day one. They announced that. So anybody who has an Xbox Series X, you'll be able to play the game day one, or a regular Xbox, series. You'll be able to play or an Xbox One X. You'll be able to play that shit day one on Game Pass. So that's really cool. I have Game Pass, but I never play that game on console. So even though I technically already own the game, I'm getting it for Steam, because obviously. But I don't know if you guys know. Some of you know I've been working on something. I am working on something actively because I've been playing City Skylines for 8 years now, right? And I feel like this is the time I wanted to get really serious when City Skylines 2 comes out, and really make it. I don't know if I want to making something a career, inherently can be a good thing and a bad thing. And that's not inherently what I'm trying to say, inherently. How many times can I say that? 5 times fast. But I want to get more serious with the content when it comes around that. And, I mean, obviously, you guys can see the big difference with Mason Neck. You know what I mean? Mason Neck, we've made big strides with that region to redefine how we play City Skylines together and just as a whole. And again, without procedural. So, I'm taking City Skylines 2, right? And obviously we're streaming that day one versus me, waiting 7 years for the first game to come out for me to even stream. So that's big push number one, right? But number two is I'm building a website called Build My City. Y'all voted on the name, but it's called Build My City. And essentially what it is a bounty site, right? So what does that exactly mean for City Skylines, right, and content and stuff like that? Well, a bounty site for City Skylines inherently means a couple different things. Inherently, got them. What it's going to allow is you can have an idea for a building, right? Maybe there's a stadium that you really, really want, or some kind of whatever, some kind of asset. You don't know how to do it, and you don't want to, but you're willing to pay somebody, or there's a mod that you think would be really, really good, right? But you can't find a modder to do it, right? Everyone's busy or whatever. But what if other people like that idea too? And how do we entice, an asset creator to create that asset? Well, we're going to build a bounty site where you can post your asset ideas, right? Or mod ideas. And obviously there'll be rules on how you post things and request things. Can't just be the biggest shit ever, right? But what it'll allow you to do is post a bounty, right? And that bounty will rise. So I'm using something called Stripe Connect. So I'm not even something I have to really programmed for the money to be held. But what it does is it holds the money, right, in essentially like a virtual bank account. And every time someone likes that idea and adds to the bounty grows. Now, there'll be two ways of doing it. I'm looking up two ways. One, you can permanently, raise the bounty, or two, you can temporarily raise the bounty, right? So let's say after 30 days, right? You set a timeline. After 30 days that bounty wasn't hit, then you get a refund minus any fees associated or something like that, right? Otherwise, you can put up permanent bounties that just permanently increases the bounty for that asset or mod or whatever. And I found a really cool web API that allows you to search the Steam Workshop API. So as you're typing in your idea, it'll actually search the workshop to see if it's something that already exists on the workshop. So you're not or it's something that someone has already posted, right? So it has like the fuzzy search and all that other cool stuff. And then how to collect it, you have to connect your GitHub account, right? And then post the repo to that asset, or post the workshop. I don't know. It really depends on what you guys think. We can do one or the other. I was thinking GitHub would be, that, and then as long as it's released into the workshop, then you can collect the bounty, right, and get paid to make that asset. I think it'd be a really cool idea, right? Because Patreons are great, right? And those will remain for asset. I'm not trying to take anything like that away from people. I'm thinking it's a cool idea where we can, store these requests and ideas. So that way, certain ones can grow over time, and then there's more incentive to have these mods created, or these assets created, or something like that. So I'm creating this, and I'm working on it now, and obviously I hope to have it launched for City Skylines 2 here in October. Now I have an actual deadline to get that website done. So I already have a back end set up, got the front end I'm working on, and I'm gonna start piecing everything together. But I think it's a really cool idea. I think it's a cool concept. Again, it'll allow someone who, like myself, who doesn't have time to sit there and build custom assets or mods that I would need, but allow me to sit there and maybe once a month put like $30 to that bounty, right, to watch it grow, and then one day someone collects that bounty. So I wanted to have a wheat farm, right? I wanted someone to essentially copy the wheat farm or the farming aspects of City Skylines and allow me to do a wheat farm for the longest time, or like have Little Caesars Arena, out of downtown Detroit, or other cool stuff like that. So, and there's other ideas I'd have to really think about it. So if anyone is interested in helping me think of all the ins and outs of what's required for that, please let me know. If you want to help test some features, there's gonna be like a beta one that has like fake credit card info and stuff like that. So this big help. So we can test all that stuff out. But if you have any ideas too, or whatever, let me know, because I want to make sure this is done, right, obviously. But I think it's a great idea, and I think it's something that could really make the community grow in terms of getting asset creators paid and to get new assets put into the workshop. So there obviously needs to be a quality standard, right? So just because you post the workshop item that is released doesn't mean you collect it. There probably should be like a voting process, or I don't know. Again, I'm building the software and the website and the back end, and then we can add features on top as we go. But yeah, so Build My City. This is the Riding in the Rain Uke announcement for it. Coming soon. Hope it's beneficial for people. And obviously no crazy fees or anything like that. Just whatever Stripe ends up costing, right? Those are like really the only fees. I could foresee, right? And then, you know, maybe like a very small percent cut for hosting and storage costs. But besides that, I wouldn't see anything else needed out of that. I'm not trying to make money off the site. I want more content for City Skylines. Inherently, that's just what I want. It's greedy in a different sense. You know what I mean? It's the greed of more content. And with City Skylines 2 coming around, I think we're going to hear a lot of like maybe tools come out or mods come out that can convert certain mods to the new one. I mean, someone's probably going to work on that. That'd be cool, but I don't think that'll solve the issue, right? I think with City Skylines 2, with it looking completely different, essentially from City Skylines 1, we need like just all new assets. You know, I mean, there are certain things, there are certain developers that have made some realistic stuff that can be ported over perfectly. But again, buildings are probably more difficult too. As a result, you know, there's going to need to be support for probably an whole new lighting system, right, for these buildings. Whole new lighting system. We saw the nighttime stuff. There's probably going to need to be support for like seasons. You know, that is something that is going to need to be added for buildings, right? To be able to have like snow on them, other stuff like that, those kind of details. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's a good idea. Long time in the making. I've been wanting to build a web project in a while, and I just never really, you know, don't know what I wanted to build. I don't want to build another fucking chat app or to do or whatever. And I was like, I gotta be able to like, you know, utilize my favorite video game, you know, for it. Like, how do I piece those two pieces together? So. They raised $6,690 for vets. It's still going. Hell yeah. Minxie, I obviously can't do it. And we're going to be ending the stream soon. But if Minxie wants to post the link to the donations, there's over $6,000 on the way to $7,000 right now for the vets, for Wounded Warriors. Make sure that you get on this. And we're just trying to, at this point now, it looks like we're on the rise for 10,000, right? Make sure, but yeah, some nice new announcements. We're taking City Skylines 2, you know, super seriously, and we're gonna be streaming this game for a long time, my friends, long time. You know, again, I just want to put that in perspective. City Skylines been out for 8 years. I've been playing that game since day one, but I've only been streaming it for just over a year now. So we're gonna be supporting City Skylines 2 from day one. Day one. Yeah, big shout out too for Slay 3K for running and starting the big support for our vets. Really cool that they've raised that much so far. Absolutely bangerang. Absolutely bangerang. There it is. There it is, Mixie. Thank you. All right, so we are coming in for a close. Hold on. I think my garage is still open, so be able to get nice and toasty, take these clothes off because I'm soaked. I am literally just soaked right now. Soaked. I am soaked. That's looking good. They're gonna have a nice thing right here. There it is. Ow, fuck. And just like that, everywhere I needed to go. Ow. Right from the wheel. Whew. My God. That was intense. Oh, I am soaked right now. Oh my goodness. That was fun. My knees hurt a little bit, but that was fun. Oh, the third year, $40K for 3 years. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. That's impressive. Hell yes, Slay 3K. One love to you, supporting our vets. We support you too. We support you too. Now the question is, if I come over here to my car and try to get that J lit, is it dry yet, or is it going to be, is that J still wet? Yeah, that was fun, you guys. That was a lot of fun. We're going to do more uke streams too. I want to make that more part of the channel. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I want to make the uke ones more, because like when we go and do the urban streams, right, with this too, it'll be a lot of fun. So that way you guys can see a little bit of everything, you know. But the electric unicycles, they're really fun little devices, you know. Those electric unicycles are really fun, and I don't even know how many miles we did. I'll have to post a screenshot inside the chat. But I'd probably say we did, at least 8 miles or something like that, right? And I can get all to it from my garage. That is what I like about that, right? In this area. Just right across the street, we're just floating on that electric unicycle. I wish that I had more people that could like ride with me. You know, there's a lot of unicyclists, like there are a lot of uke groups and stuff, but they're more for like going as fast as they can and as hard as they can, right? And I'm like more of like, let's go cruise in the forest, right? Sort of thing. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So we knocked out a lot of cool stuff this weekend. On Friday, we started the stream with the cooking stream. That is posted in OnlyPans. So if you missed the cooking stream, the one that I promised, I did actually do it. And the replay of that is in the OnlyPans for Discord. And we did 2 uke streams. This one technically turned into 3 separate streams because 1, the water closed the app, and then 2, we lost connection somehow. But we'll splice all these together for VOD and be fine with it. But yeah, the uke is awesome. But I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me here on this rainy day. So beautiful out. Got these. I put my camera up the other day, installed it nice and clean, right there in the corner. I do really clean installs for. Look at that line, that blue line, straight to the basement. Banging out a trash can. Oh, now it wants to stay lit. Well, I guess I'll hang out with you guys while this is going. Now you guys can actually hear me. So yeah, I'm very excited about City Skylines 2. Seeing that trailer today on the Xbox showcase of all things fucking blew me away, to be honest with you. Blew me away. I'm going to have to go watch it a few more times now. I didn't really like to get a chance. Like as soon as I got home from graduation and posting that while I was there, that's where I posted that on the Discord. I went right on the uke. I just twitched my clothes on and went outside to go hang out with you guys. So I'm going to go watch the trailer a few more times because, oh my God, that blew me away. It looks so fucking good. I'm so excited to be able to play that game with you guys soon. And then, with the announcement of Build My City, where we're going to be building a bounty site for City Skylines 2, where modders will be able to collect bounties for custom assets or mod requests for the game. Already started building that out. So very excited. Now I have a hard deadline of October 24th to get that shit out as well. But, yeah, I mean, this has been fun. It's been a good weekend. It's crazy because yesterday it was like, 80-something degrees out, sweating my ass off, to rainy and cold. And the rain was supposed to go away. That's why I was like, let's go ride out now on the uke, right? We'll go do it now. And then all of a sudden it started raining like crazy, so. But I think the rain made the stream even cooler. But we have a few more parts over there in Proud Lake to do. Next time we do the Proud, I just said it out loud, of the state park to go through. And then from there, we'll go ahead and do another airline trail, right? This time I'll stream with you guys so you can see the airline trail. There's a lot of bikers. That's a busy trail. That's all cement. And then there's one that can take us from where we are all the way out to Pontiac too. So we'll do that too on a stream. But yeah, we'll bring the Uke in and start hitting trails throughout here. I'm going to look in to see how I can do that, like how bikers do their thing. So that way you guys can see like a GPS overlay and all that other cool stuff. I'll figure that out. I'm sure there's an app that I can just use or something. But I would like to have like a GoPro cam, so I don't have to hold my phone or whatever. But we'll figure it out. So more Uke streams coming soon. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. One love to every single one of you. Follow your bliss. Do what makes you happy. That's going and playing in the rain, then fucking do it, like me, right? And, admit it, fix it, learn from it, move on. I'm Rufio, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for City Skylines. Peace.